Alright, being as that, boys, you could probably just took your pocket knife and cut it off, but I just took a Dremel tool with a little sanding disc and sanded the bottom of that second step off. And now, well, good morning, guys. Welcome back to Papaw's place. Guys, today we're going to be putting a new key switch into a 1989 Kawasaki 300 Bayou. This is a two-wheel drive, and this was an old barn find. Now, I done changed the oil, rear end oil, put some brakes on the back, and I got to put brakes on the front, and this little machine here is ready to go. I done been riding it, but when we found it in the barn, it didn't have no key, and the old lady didn't know where the key was. Well, I'm going to show y'all what to do if you ever lose a key to your four-wheeler. Now, on the four-wheeler, this Bayou 300 here, the key was right here. And the key ain't like a key in your vehicle. It don't start the engine. All it does is turn on and off, kind of the same purpose as a toggle switch, and a toggle switch would do the same thing. And then you got, usually they have an on and off switch right here. That turns them on and off also. But your starter switch on them is a push button. So if you ever lose your key, or you come across a four-wheeler like this and ain't got no key, all you got to do, whatever it takes to get the little cowling off. This Bayou here ain't but 2 screws, very simple. And the day I brought it home, took these 2 screws here out. Now y'all see the old key switch is gone because it wasn't no key in it. And I just lifted that up. And guys, all it is 2 wires. Like I said, it's not a key that when you turn it and then turn it further, it cranks and then it backs off. So it's only 2 wires. Now, yeah, a man could leave them 2 wires tied together, but the problem is when your bike's in neutral, let me turn them on, tie them together here like I've been using it. When your bike's in neutral, your green light's on. Now, I don't know if it's sending fire anywhere else that would sit there and run your battery down. So every time I rode it, I tie the wires together and then just untie them. So again, you tie your wires together, then you're gonna start it by your starter push button. And you can kill it right here. Now, I don't know about the new ATVs on the market today, if the key switch is like this or it's a real key starting switch. I got a 2018 Honda Pioneer 500 now. Its key switch is a starter switch. You turn the key just like getting in your car and you crank it and then it comes back and stays running. Them switches is gonna cost a lot more. This little switch right here on Amazon, 2-wire switch with a key, I want to say it's like $10, but I'll leave a link in the description below this video. And all we're going to do is stick it through the hole. Put the little plastic nut on it. I said we're just going to stick it through the hole. I'm going to have to get my drill bit and cut the hole out just a little bit bigger. This is a universal key switch, and it's a little bigger around than the hole that's in here, but that ain't gonna be no problem. I'm gonna just take me a drill bit or my Dremel tool and just run around it and kind of like water it out till that'll come through. It comes through, but it don't come through quite enough for the nut to get a hold. Let's see. I don't know, the nut will get a hold if I put it on upside down. Let's see if the key works. Now, I'm gonna take my Dremel tool, guys, and I'm gonna Dremel that out around there so it'll come on down and let it stick up a little bit further because it's got a 2-step here and I need to go blow that 2nd step. Or I might could take my Dremel tool and grind that little part right here off, that 2nd step, because it's got 3 steps. That's what I might do. Yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna take my Dremel tool and sand that little lip right there off, and then I'll install that, wire the 2 wires back together and put it on. And that's all it is to changing a key switch in your older model 4-wheelers, because like I said, the key switch is all basically ain't nothing but like a toggle switch. If this switch wouldn't have been so cheap, I was gonna put me a toggle switch on here and mount it, but for $9 I'd rather just have the little key switch there. I'm fixing this up for my grandson. Alright, as thin as that was, you could probably just took your pocket knife and cut it off, but I just took a Dremel tool with a little sanding disc and sanded the bottom of that 2nd step off. And now it'll line up right in there like it's supposed to. And it's coming through far enough I can get the nut on it, which is nothing but a little plastic nut. So you don't want to over tighten it because you can bust a little plastic nut. And there we go. Now we're going to slip the little cowling back on there. And all I got to do right here, I ain't got no little plugs like come on their wire. So I'm just going to cut these fasteners off right here. I'm going to strip my wire. We're going to tie the white to the white and the red to the brown. You can use fasteners on this, wire fasteners or whatever you want, but I'm just testing it. And then I got some shrink tubing I'm gonna put on there, and then I stick this wire back up under there like it was. This key switch comes with 2 keys. And there you go. Now we got a new key switch in our 1998 or 99 Kawasaki Bayou here. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna just take me some shrink tubing and put over that, fold that right back up in there pretty, and it'll be out of the way. So guys, I know that was a short, quick little video, and it's plumb simple, but there are some people out there that research this stuff that don't know. But that's how you can put you a key switch for less than $10. At the time I purchased this one, and I'll leave the link to this key switch. It's universal in the description below this video. As always, hope y'all have a great day and a blessed week. God bless. Appreciate y'all. See y'all next time.